Everybody, Bob Lemieux from Kent State. He's the head strength and conditioning coach there. He actually got his major exercise science from Kent there. When he was growing up, he played ice hockey, and he was never the biggest or the strongest kid coming up, but he always worked hard, and tried to work harder than everyone else and stuff like that. And he really thought that's what made the difference, so that's kind of why he wanted to end up being a strength coach. Going into college and stuff like that, he actually didn't know that exercise science exists. It was kind of when exercise science just started to come out and become a big major. He did a bunch of internships and stuff like that coming in. That's kind of how he wanted to do it. He did an internship with even Progressive Auto, their corporate fitness center. He also did one with like Kent itself in the weight room. So that's how he actually ended up getting the job. The former head coach called him and asked him if he wanted an assistant job there. After 1 year there, the former coach actually retired and he took over. In a typical day for him, he wakes up at 4:30 every day. He's to the school by 5:30. Teams start showing up at 6:30. Then he doesn't go home until 7 or 8 later that night. So kind of a full day there. To balance out his family life with that, he kind of goes by the motto when he's at work, it's all work. That's 100% what he does. And then when he's at home, he doesn't bring his work home. His drive home is kind of his decompression time, is how he put it. If he's mad from the day or something like that, he makes sure to get it all out in the car on the way home. He has a wife and 2 kids, so when he gets home, he loves to just spend time with them. Some of the bigger pressures and challenges he has with being the head strength coach there, it's not really that there's many challenges as far as the actual job goes. It's more of getting the athletes to react in a positive way to his workouts, because always will have those kids that will kind of run through walls for you and stuff like that, but then you always have those kids that are just there because they have to be, and he has to find ways to push their buttons and stuff like that and kind of get them to react and do what he wants them to do, so he can kind of fit them into the mold that their head coach has for them. What he does a lot of times is usually use a lot of quotes. He said he starts each week out with a quote. The biggest one he kind of pushes on them is an effort and attitude. He said if you have great effort and great attitude, everything else will take care of itself. It doesn't matter what kind of things you have holding you back, like size and stuff like that. Eventually, if you have great attitude and great effort, it will always kind of take over and kind of overshadow your limitations. If anyone wants to get in the door, he said that just make sure you get out there. You have to do internships as much as possible, have to talk to people. Like he would randomly call strength coaches and talk to them. He would just ask them about their job. He would call even pro teams and stuff like that and see what they were kind of doing with their players compared to D1 coaches, compared to even high school coaches, kind of see where he wanted to fit in that mold, because he has friends that are in the NFL and high school, and kind of at the NFL level, he said that some of the people just feel like you're kind of babysitting, because you're not really trying to make them better because they're already at that level to the point where you can't really make them much better. You're kind of just keeping them healthy and stuff like that. And at the D1 level, like the D1 AA, you actually have the opportunity to make a person better in the weight room and stuff like that. And at the high school level, it's kind of just kind of trying to prepare them for the college level if that's what they want to do. And if not, then you just try and keep them healthy and teach them good habits. You guys have any questions for me?